Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing this morning? Rich here on this Thursday morning. It's the 27th day of September, and this yard got about 4 downpours yesterday afternoon. I don't know about your yard, but when you take into account Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, this has been a very good period of time for rainfall here in Alabama, and it just as advertised, and today will be just as good, maybe better perhaps. I'll show you a very colorful future radar. So what about the weekend? Will storms still be roaming around? Will we have to dodge raindrops? I've actually adjusted the rain chances a little bit, generally a little bit downward. We'll take a look at the forecast not only through the weekend but into next week as well, plus the latest from the tropics as Tropical Storm Kirk heads for the Caribbean islands this morning. What about Kirk's future?
Here's the setup today. The front, which has been the big player on the stage up in North Alabama, will slowly move southward today. Excellent setup for showers and thunderstorms across the area today. Look at future radar. Widespread showers and storms again, at least a 70 to 80% chance across the area. So showers and thunderstorms with locally heavy downpours in spots. I think today's high temperature may not even reach 84. We may stay in the low 80s. Tonight's low 71. Southwest winds 4 to 8. Tomorrow, the front is basically down at the coast. There'll still be storms around, but I think the number of storms will start to thin out tomorrow. Not as many. So rain coverage will be best in central and south Alabama during the day on Friday. And then over the weekend, there'll be storms around. I know there's a lot of big football games, but the storms will thin out in number. Better rain chances closer to that front near the coast. But over the weekend, high pressure builds in the upper atmosphere, and that means the temperatures will be hotter, and it means that the storms will thin out. Some hit or miss storms in the forecast on Sunday. Right now, I've got the rain chances in at about 30% on Sunday. I'll take them down a little bit probably early next week because there's more and more signs that the storms will thin out. And that's because the high over us in the upper atmosphere actually becomes a little bit stronger Monday, early part of next week, in through middle of the week. So Tuesday, only widely scattered storms around the area. I think temperatures will be teetering close to 90, and I think on Wednesday it'll be hard to find many storms at all. We'll say isolated by then. So rain chances are high today, and still decent at 50% tomorrow, but then I'll ease them down 40% Saturday, and I may eventually take that down lower. 30% Sunday and Monday, and then we may even go lower than that early next week. So we're going to be rethinking these rain chances over the next day or two. Here is the GFS showing a high temperature only in the lower 80s today. I think that's very plausible because of clouds and showers. Then it warms us back up over the weekend and into next week. I see a few 90s next week. Out in the Atlantic, we see post-tropical storm Leslie out there that could attain tropical characteristics. Perhaps it has a 90% chance of doing that. But there's Kirk getting very close to the Caribbean islands now and then moving into the Caribbean here over the weekend. Kirk is a tropical storm now, but may become a depression over the Caribbean where the atmosphere is a little bit more hostile. Will Kirk survive its drive through the Caribbean? Maybe. There's the European ensembles taking it into the central and western Caribbean eventually. Maybe it'll make it out that far. The GFS ensembles basically agreeing with that idea that it could make it into the Western Caribbean. If it gets into this part of the world, it'll be something to watch. You can stay on top of the tropics and stay on top of where the storms are today and where they're going to be, where there are advanced interactive radar. Plus, if there's any watches or warnings, wherever you are, you'll get them instantly on your phone or tablet. So download that today.
I'll keep an eye on the weekend rain chances. I may actually tweak them a little further, maybe downward in future forecasts when I look at some new data today. Join me for my video tomorrow morning online at 4:45 a.m., okay? Thanks. Live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily. It's Greg's birthday, so birthdays are very special on our show, so that'll be fun. And then, of course, watch us on TV this morning. I'm live talking weather on CBS 8 and ABC 32. The Alabama News Network at 5:50 a.m. Ryan and I chat the weather up, and we will be interacting with their morning crew at 6:40 a.m. on a birthday. That'll be fun as well. And then your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on 8 radio stations, the Blue Water family of stations. Hey, take it easy on the roads today. A lot of downpours out there, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good day.